Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. I am outside underneath the famous light post here, and I do have Duchess, our pit bull, out here with me. She is looking for her friends, the deer, and unfortunately, she knows that she can't have the deer because she will attack them. So I got my trusty flashlight, which is brighter than I don't know what, to light up the deer, and they run away really good with this. I thought they would be like, you know, staring in the light like they do if you're about to hit them with a car. But no, they actually run away if they see a flashlight because it moves. Okay, so enough talk about the deer. She's doing well, so let's get on with it. I wanted to quickly come on. It is February 1st, 2023. It's just before 1 a.m. I don't know if you can see that. And believe it or not, I just finished my work day. It's just been a crazy day today, but I wanted to come on here and just quickly give you guys an update. For the last 2 days, so Monday and Tuesday, because Wednesday just started, but Monday and Tuesday I've been constantly on the phone as well as messages with my local Chevrolet dealership. By the way, guys, Park Chevrolet in Spartanburg, South Carolina, top-notch people. Even though I have beef with GM and everything that's happened over the last, 13, 14, 15 months with GM, I would recommend this dealership second to none. In fact, I would recommend these guys over the ones that I dealt with in LA, just because of the caliber of people. The guy took an astronomical amount of time. I estimate between 8 and 10 hours over the last 2 days in talking with me, just me. So, and that's not counting anybody that may have showed up at the dealership, wanted, to do something in person, or other clients that he has. So kudos to you, my friend. You are a grade A scholar in my book. Anyway, getting down to the nitty-gritty. Before it starts raining, I feel raindrops, so I may need to cut this short, but we started communicating pretty much on the closeout of this process, because there is some details that are still unclear to me, and a lot of it actually had to do with the financial part of it, which, he was able to look into. He got a business manager involved, and voila, all of the paperwork rained down upon me. This part by itself is great because it's one of those things that when you show up to buy a car, they give you a packet of paperwork that then you're like, oh my God, I got to guess, I got to think. Well, because I had it on my desk here at home, I was able to, accurately pull down financial information, get everything together. I didn't have to use a phone or, this thing up here to try to figure out what was what. And I was able to get the paperwork to them filled out accurately. It was like buying a whole new car. The financial process, there was a bunch of paperwork about the car, its VIN and all the options and everything. And also there was a bunch of paperwork for the dealer installed light up charge port, which I'll get into because I don't know if they'll be able to install it before I take delivery. That's a whole nother story. If you want to hear that story, go down below, let me know. But suffice it to say, I'm expecting my new 2023 Bolt EUV Premier to be sitting right next to my wife's Toyota RAV4 by the end of this week. That's right, by the end of this week. Now, I don't have a firm definition on what the end of the week really is, if it's Friday or if it's Sunday. I don't know if these guys work on Saturdays, they might, but I don't know. Suffice it to say, the dealership ran my credit today. They have all the documentation that they need. In theory, the transaction should literally be me showing up and them handing me the fobs for the car. That's it. That is my guess, my best guess, because all of the GM side of things were squared away between the dealer and GM. There was no further documentation needed from me to GM. The rest of the process was just the dealership's, you know, fees, I'm sure, you know, whatever the transaction back end deal was with GM. That was what they were going to handle, and they solved that problem. And I'm really expecting within the next day or two to have my Bolt EUV in that driveway, so I can give you guys what you wanted the whole time. Give you guys a decent car to drive around, to go to different chargers and check them out and do site reviews for this part of the country. I don't know of anybody that's doing site reviews in this part of the country. I know a whole bunch of road trippers from up north and out west come through here, but it's never the same guy. So I plan on filling that gap. I'll take you guys to various chargers. If you come through town, you'll be able to stop at them. I am very, very vocal, at least I used to be, on PlugShare. So if you have that app, get on it. You can look me up. And I'm very transparent. You know, I take pictures, I do videos. So if the station sucks, I'll be the first to say it. If it's great, I'll be the first to say it. Hopefully not. But anyway, so that's pretty much where we are right now. That was the last 2 days. Today, Wednesday the 1st. In the last hour and 4 minutes of it being Wednesday, nothing has broken ground. Although, you know, in my line of work, I'm typically up through the night anyway, because a lot of my stuff requires people to be offline for me to do my job. But the last few months, I've been, you know, clocking out at around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So it still allows me a little bit of late night buffer to do my job, but I don't stay up through the night anymore. So my emails have quieted down drastically since I kind of went to this new schedule, which is great all in itself. But anyhow, it is starting to rain, so I'm going to punch out. But you guys go down below, leave me your thoughts. If you want to hear me rant about the charging port, the light up charging port part, you know, the aftermarket LED light that goes in the charging port, let me know. It's silly, but I'd be happy to do a separate video on that if you guys want to hear about it. Otherwise, let's see what the rest of the week brings. All right. So with the rain, I bid you a good night. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.